sales page is like an online salesperson who sells your community 24/7 to anyone who arrives to that page. This person never takes any breaks, they're always ready to serve, and they're as good as you want them to be. That's pretty great, right? The two ingredients of a successful sales page are the people you bring to the page and how well the page explains the community's benefits to those people. First, you want to attract people who will be the most receptive to the page. These are people who have a major need that your community helps meet, that are ready to pay for something that will meet that need, and that value community as a way of meeting the need. All of this should be handled by your marketing. Your sales page, on the other hand, only has one purpose. Every single aspect and word on that page should show that you understand the visitor's need and leave them thinking that this community is the best possible way to meet their need. Remove anything on the page that does not do this. Now, no one expects you to knock this out of the park from the beginning. Like pricing, your sales page is a running experiment. You'll iterate and you will perfect a sales page over time. Before writing sales page content, you'll need to know three key things. One, your audience and what needs they have that your community will help meet. Two, the language that your audience uses to describe that need and how their life would improve if that need was met. And three, the features or aspects of your community that this audience will get FOMO over if they don't have. There are a few ways that you can gather this information. First, you can study what content gets the most engagement from your audience. That will give you some great hints to start with. Also, you can pay attention to the words that your target audience uses in forums, on comments elsewhere, or places like Quora to get a feel for their tone and the common keywords they use to describe their needs. Naturally, the easiest way is to just ask. Reach out to people in existing communities or DM them to learn more about what they need, what challenges them, etc. Finally, before setting up the sales page, test the effectiveness of your writing. Choose some trusted superfans and run the content by them to get their opinion. If they loved it, if they felt like it spoke to them, and most importantly, if they wanted to buy in, you're on the right track. Now, let's look at the principles of setting up the sales page. When you're writing a sales page, you should start very broad and then get specific with the level of information that you're communicating. For example, a brief community overview should come up above the nitty-gritty FAQs. The people who don't need too much convincing won't actually scroll that far on a sales page, but the skeptical people will read the whole sales page and they're going to need very specific details. Serve the easy people first and the skeptics later. Also, make sure to show as much as you tell. Mock up the inside of the community to show people how great it looks on the inside. One way to do this is just to embed screenshots of the community or a brief video tour of it on the sales page. You'll also want to be not the only one speaking on your sales page. Use social proof. Let the positive opinions of community members sell the community for you. Now, when it comes to showing the price, make sure to have it listed on the page, but after you do the selling. Showing the price increases trust through transparency, but showing it too early on the page might drive people away from sticker shock. They need to know how valuable the community is before seeing the price, and they need to feel like the price makes it a steal. Finally, you can always let people ask questions with a chatbot or a contact form on the page. You can find tools to help you do this in the Thinkific App Store. Now, when you're thinking about the structure of your sales page, we're going to give you an outline that we know works. First, you need an intriguing banner that's going to grab someone's attention right away. Then you're going to follow up with a story that walks readers through the problem, what happens if they don't solve it, and what a solution looks like generally. Then you can introduce your community as the ultimate solution with a quick overview of what it is, what it's called, that sort of thing. Then make sure to have buttons that link to the checkout at this point and in the banner at the very top. Follow up with some testimonials from customers or get endorsements from colleagues or notable people or businesses if you don't have any customers yet. Then you're going to walk through the community and what a member gets in depth. Cover all the features, all the bells and whistles here. Now, don't forget to add those calls to action and don't forget to add buy buttons throughout the page, okay? That's going to be everywhere. You could post a short bio about you or your business for those who don't know you yet at this point too. Then Answer all the questions you expect to get about this community and your offer in an FAQ or frequently asked questions section at the bottom of the page. You can add to that section as you get questions from people looking to buy your community. Next, finally, you will leave with a last call to action and a buy button. Now that you know the principles, in the next lesson we have a tutorial that's going to walk you through setting up your community sales page in Thinkific.